What's up, everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Chris. So it's that time of the week to do my warming video. Had a decent week. It was a short week, so this isn't going to be a super long video. Huh. Woohoo! Because you know how I get. I get a little long-winded sometimes, right? Anyway, being it was a holiday week and I really wasn't here most of the time, so but I do have some stuff to share, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to sort it out, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, I'm back, and yeah, I just have two vendors to share with you this week. Yeah, it was like I said, it was a light week, but I did get to warm most of the atmospheric sampler from Lavender and Speckles, and a couple of the extra ones that I had bought as well. So let's go ahead and talk about Lavender and Speckles first. All right, first one up is Lena. Now, this was a custom that Amy did from Amy's Happily Scented Home. And Lena is Cactus and Sea Salt, Rainy Day, and White Tea. You all know I love a white tea blend. And this one here was no exception. I believe Amy had said, she wanted something that reminded her of her, Amy, correct me if I'm wrong, I can't remember if it was your grandmother or your great-grandmother. And it's aptly named after her great-grandmother or her grandmother, Lena. You guys, this is beautiful. This was so pretty. Now, mind you, I normally hold my Lavender and Speckles and I wait to melt it. I didn't want to wait on these, and I didn't need to with any of them. I was so happy. Everything performed beautifully. Strong, long-lasting. Yeah, no complaints here. And Lena is just that beautiful white tea note. And then, so you get that cactus, the watery cactus with that sea salt. It just kind of elevated that white tea note even more. It's beautiful. Beautiful for the bathroom. I have this going in my bathroom, and now mind you, you know my bathroom sucks, right? No, it was beautiful. I would warm this in my house. This is a beautiful springtime scent. This reminds me of spring. It's stunning. Amy, fantastic job on coming up with these scent notes, and Beth, excellent job with the blending on this. This was beautiful, you guys. Lena, absolutely gorgeous. And you do get that rainy day. It's watery. It's watery but strong. You guys, this is gorgeous. Oh my God, was it beautiful. Then the other one I had picked up that Amy had done was Brighton. Holy cow. This one blew me away. This is white sage and vanilla, velvet vanilla, spiced honey, and no, I'm sorry, I read that wrong because I don't have my glasses on. It's white oak and vanilla, velvet and vanilla, spiced honey, and patchouli. Again, the patchouli screamed my name here. This has to be the prettiest patchouli I have ever smelled. There is nothing dirty here. This is sweet. There's a little creaminess to it. It's got an earthiness to it from that oak. I'm loving this one. I mean, it's fantastic. I don't even know what to say. It's just gorgeous. And this is one I would definitely pick up multiple of these breakaway bars. I'm really liking these bars that Beth is doing. Convenient, just break them and go. Oh my God. It's a sweet patchouli. I don't ever recall smelling a patchouli that is sweet, but there's an earthy woodiness to it. The vanilla makes it creamy, so it's creamy, sweet, woody, earthy, and patchouli. This sweet patchouli note. This one really blew me away. I can't say enough about Brighton. Definitely will repurchase this. Won't even think twice about it. It's good. All right, let's get into some of the scents that Sterling created. There was two I didn't melt. One was Fall Days. Was it called Fall Days? That was actually a custom I had done back in the fall. Obviously I didn't melt that one, and there was one other one I didn't melt because I thought, but then I smelled it tonight, so I'm going to melt it tomorrow. Because my first sniff, I thought, this might lean a little more towards the cooler weather. But then I smelled it again tonight, this evening, when I was picking out what I wanted to melt tomorrow. And I think I'm going to go ahead and melt that one, and I'll get to that in a minute. All right, let's start out with this one, Murky Waters. Okay, Murky Waters is fresh ozonic ocean tide, roasted pine cones, and green leaves. This one is very green. Not very green, I shouldn't say very green. You get the green note here, and it is green leaves. It's not like fall leaves, they're green, fresh green leaves. And there's, again, there's a wateriness to this. This gave me, it doesn't smell like Banshee Flight. It gave me Banshee Flight vibes. That same, it was like you could smell the wetness to it. The green leaves almost lean a little bit of, on cold, a little minty. But not mint, okay? It's just like green leaves. It's just, they were really like if you just picked leaves that were green and just kind of, mushed them in your hand and were to smell them, that moisture would come out. So it was like that. It was like a wet green, a little bit of a sweetness there, watery. It was good. Murky Waters, very, very nice scent. Then we got Woodland Escape. This one was really good. This Woodland Escape, I would say you could melt this anytime. This can go fall, it can go spring, it can go a cool summer night. Yeah, this is an all year scent to me. This is a fresh lavender, Palo Santo, coriander, mountain air, greens. Oh my God. You know what? Why am I struggling? The glasses are right here. Stop being so vain. Okay. Fresh lavender, Palo Santo, coriander, mountain air, greens over a heart of vetiver, iris, and cedarwood. Okay. Ugh. This was so pretty. There is a spiciness here, but the spiciness doesn't pull like that super warm, cozy spicy that you think when we think of spicy notes for like the autumn season. It's not like that. This is more of a spicy spa. And I think that is coming from the coriander and the vetiver. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure the scent note of vetiver can pull spicy. I think. Anyway, there's a spiciness here. If anything, it's definitely the coriander. But there's a subtle sweetness here. And I think that's coming from the mountain mist. It's so pretty. Now on cold, I'm picking it, but however, I thought I picked it up in this one. Maybe no. I'm trying to think. You do get a sense of atmosphere, but it's atmosphere that's not crisp, clean atmosphere. It's not that type of atmosphere. It's like atmospheric if you were in, think of, you're in the Northwest, so there's forests, but there's ocean air, there's mountains there. It's that type of, I gotta smell this one without telling you, because I'm picking up, I want to say the word, maybe it was this one. I thought it was this one. I'm cold and thinking in my memory, I'm almost picking up a powderiness to it. But I thought that was this one I picked up, the powdery note. No, I'm pretty sure it was this one that I'm going to talk about next. This is just, it's beautiful. This Woodland Escape is absolutely stunning and definite repurchase for me. I like the fact that you can melt this any time of the year. So it doesn't lean towards any particular season. It's just an atmospheric scent with a little bit more notes to it. There's a slight floral note here. There's a little bit of a watery note from the mountain air. And the spiciness to it. This is just, it's pretty. Very pretty scent. Okay, this next one here, Midnight Walk. You guys, this is, I'm trying to decide which one. I'll get to that at the end, I guess. Midnight Walk. Midnight Walk is black plum, lily of the valley, queen of the night flower, oak moss, and amber. This is the one, to me, I melted this in my bedroom. And I picked up almost a powdery note as it was warmed. This is stunning. I mean, stunning. It's floral. There's a little earthiness to it. Oh, God. There's a warmth here. So it's like a warm, earthy. I don't know if I would call this atmospheric. I'm not sure. I got more of that with that powdery note, and it was just beautiful. It was so pretty, and it went for almost 2 days because I took it out because I wanted to melt another bar. It was going strong. But all of these, every single one I'm going to be talking about out of this out of this lavender and speckles. Longevity. I changed it and I could still smell the wax. I don't want to say I was surprised. Let me put it this way. And sometimes I struggle with lavender and speckles. I struggle a lot of times with the throw on it. And out of all these that I melted, none. Absolutely no struggle. These were majority in my Scentsy warmers. All Scentsy warmers in my bedroom on this one. I have a Scentsy warmer and a hot plate in my bathroom. In my living room, I have all Scentsy warmers and 2 hot plates. Kitchen, Scentsy, my nail studio, Scentsy warmers. I mainly use all Scentsy warmers. In here, I've got 1 hot plate and all the rest are Scentsy. I don't use all those back there. I only use, the only ones I use back here are the hearts and the teacups. And then I got the little garden warmer on my desk with a hot plate warmer. And that's what I use in here. A midnight walk. You know what? This is stunning. That amber. Now I know there says there's moss in here, but no, this is almost not quite there. You could wear this. I would wear this as a perfume in the wintertime. I say winter even though, you know, because there's a little bit of a warmth to it. I'm in love with this scent right here. This Midnight Walk. Oh. Last but not least, Pacific Ocean. Sterling, you did not lie when you raved about this to me more than once. This is Unruly Sea Mist, Weathered Wood, Ocean Air, Earthy Oak, Moss, and Ozone. Okay? Sterling, you know how obsessed I am with By the Seashore. This right here, my friend, gives By the Seashore a run for its money. This is amazing. This is sweet. It's watery. You get the ocean. You really get that ocean from here. Airy and just airy, sweet, watery, oceanic. I can't. This is just Pacific Ocean. Oh my God. You know, all right, I've got, truth be told, I have 17 loaves of By the Seashore. Yep, I do. I do. I've also got 4 scoops of By the Seashore. I do. And I almost wish I didn't have that many, because I'd like to balance it with this. I'd like 5 loaves of this. Oh my God. You guys, do not sleep on this. This is the best summer scent. It's beautiful. I no words for it. No words. Sterling, you didn't even have words for it. You just kept saying you can't believe how good it smells. And it does. It smells so, so beautiful. Now, for those of you that aren't a fan of By the Seashore, don't let that sway you. I am just saying this gives it a run for its money to me, because Sterling isn't a fan of By the Seashore. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is gorgeous. Steph, I know you didn't like By the Seashore. Try this one. Guys, Pacific Ocean. Now, what I was trying to say was, out of these 4 that I melted, these 2 right here, Pacific Ocean and Midnight Walk, hands down, my favorite right now. 2 entirely different scents. Absolutely love them. Need more of this one. I gotta have more of that Midnight Walk. That's just gorgeous. Okay, moving on. I bet you can't guess who's next. Sassy Girl. So I decided to, remember I told you in my last video, I had some loaves that I wanted to pull from Sassy Girl. And I have to say, I am not a fan of the loaves. These were too fussy for me to chop. You gotta microwave them because they crumble if you don't. And they don't fit back in the bag. And I'm not going to pull bigger bags. I'm not doing it. So going forward, again, I prefer multiple small sizes anyway. Going forward, unless I am in dire need of a scent, and it's only offered in a loaf, I will buy it. But I've got to really need. Now, I know Fall Yoga Pants by the Fire was in the last pre-order, and it was a loaf only. And I don't have very much of that left at all. I have a bag of blocks in Fall Yoga Pants, and it's more than half gone. I do need more. If it doesn't come back anytime soon in a brittle, it's okay, because I have a lot of other wax. But I resisted. I didn't buy the loaf because I had already experienced the loaf chopping, and it's too fussy for me to chop. It's not an easy chop. So anyway, psychiatric ward. You guys, if you have not smelled psychiatric ward, yeah, this is something else. This is good stuff. This is butter cookies with blackberry and strawberry jam, vanilla bean, Noel, donuts, and zucchini. Okay, first of all, I love Sassy Girl's zucchini. It is a very creamy, bready note. It's good. This here was buttery, and that jam, it was jam. It wasn't fake strawberry. It wasn't the fake blackberry. It was jam. Like if you were to take out a spoonful of homemade strawberry jam or blackberry jam, it was like that. Sweet, sugary, oh so good. Now I can't say I'm picking up donuts per se. I'm not picking up individual note of donut. Okay, it may just be in there in the combination that gives it this rich bakery, rich, sweet, heavy bakery. It's just, it is so good. I want to, you know, and I don't melt food scents in my living area. I don't do that. I melt in my office, whether it be here or my office at my on location work job, or my kitchen. I would melt this everywhere. Not the bathroom. No food in the bathroom. I would melt this everywhere. Every single, oh, this is so good. I'm tempted to do it. And I'll tell you what, if I happen to see Psychiatric Ward, I think she did just offer it. If I happen to see it again, I didn't buy it because I knew I had a loaf. If I happen to see it again in a brittle, I'll pick up a couple brittles and I'm going to melt this sucker everywhere. This smells good. This is good. It's creamy, it's sweet, it's buttery, it's bakery. It's all the things. It's all the things. It's fantastic. Psychiatric Ward. Then I did Love Boat. Now, Love Boat, this is actually a mini loaf. I would purchase this. This was very easy to chop. This was not as cumbersome as the loaf. And because it has the pan, I could just chop what I wanted to use. I didn't need to microwave this because it's smaller. So yeah, this was fine. I would buy mini loaves. I would do that. But preferably for me going forward, I like the brittles. All right, this is tea and cakes, a sweet lavender, graham crackers, and beach nights. Performance-wise, I had no issue. The issue I had was tea and cakes is a strong scent. And I didn't get enough of that lavender in the beach nights in the graham cracker. I got mostly the tea and cakes. I'm not a huge tea and cakes fan. And you're saying, Chris, why did you buy it if you don't like tea and cakes? Well, I bought this before I knew I didn't really care for tea and cakes. That's why. It was okay. I wish there was a little more balance of the sweet lavender, the graham crackers, and the beach nights. I wish those were there. I didn't. I got mostly tea and cakes. So, there's that. Wasn't horrible. It was just disappointing. I wanted to smell all the things with that. But I think tea, if I'm not mistaken, I think that tea and cakes oil, I think that's like it's a stronger oil. So it would have the tendency to take over. And that's, for me, that's what it did for me. It wasn't a horrible scent by any means. It just wasn't, wasn't any like, oh, I love it. Okay, next one. Sally Sells Seashells. This one is Beach Night, Cantaloupe, Strawberries. Oh, no, wait. Beach Night, Cantaloupe, Strawberry, Peach, Birthday. That's how it's written. There's no commas or anything here, so I don't know, This was good. I like this one. Got this one going right now today in the living room. This was, to me, like a very creamy, fruity cake. Didn't pick up too much beach nights, but the beach nights is there obviously because this was very creamy and sweet and rich. It's pretty. I'm enjoying it. It wouldn't be a repurchase for me, but I'm enjoying it. But it's nothing I'd be like, oh, I gotta get some more of that one. It isn't one of those. It's a very creamy cake. Okay, these next two. Oh my God. Ghastly Ghost. You guys? Oh, this is a good one. This is a vanilla lace mixed with woody oud. This is so pretty. It's in my bedroom right now. No, I didn't put a whole brittle. I had used this before. I finished it. It's in my bedroom and my bathroom. Oh my God. This needs to come back. I don't know if it was in her pre-orders prior to this. I don't remember. This is so beautiful. So it's woody and it's sweet vanilla with a little spiciness to it. It's like a spicy, sweet, woody vanilla, and it is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I will 100% be buying this again. I find, well, you know what? No, I would mount this in my living room too, because I would want to sit. It's very sensual and warm. Yeah, this is beautiful, you guys. Ghastly Ghost is gorgeous. And I'm going to be looking for it so I can replace my brittle, because I don't have no more. This one here I'm really sad about. Not sad, because it'll come back. It's fine. Julie's good about repouring things and, you know, all the things. And in fact, I thought of asking if she'd report this next pre-order. She's going to have a pre-order today, because by the time you're watching this, it'll be today. And it'll be running through Sunday of next week. It's the second of 2 back-to-back pre-orders. They'll be combined with last week's pre-order, and this week's pre-order will be combined and shipped together. That's Santos Royale. You guys, oh my God. I was working this day, and I had to keep leaving my office to go out there and smell it. I just would go out there and just stand there in the living room and just smell. It was so good. Oh my God. And I'm upset because this is the only brittle I had. In my head, I was thinking I had 2 more brittles of this, but it was a different Santos, something or other. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. Oh God, this is beautiful. It is Palo Santo, Sugar Cookie Royale, and Toasted Marshmallow. No words for this, none. This was in last week's pre-order, but I had already gone into that pre-order 3 times, I think 3 times, and placed 3 separate orders, because she'll combine the shipping. And I'm like, I am not going in there and going to throw in 2 brittles of Santos Royale. If I see it, if she brings this back, I'm definitely going to pick up 2, because I melted this everywhere. I melted this in my living room, my kitchen, and my nail studio. The Palo Santo in here is stunning. It's a little bit of our woody Palo Santo and a little bit of a cologne Palo Santo. It's just a nice combination, a blend of both. But it was sweet, so sweet, with that Sugar Cookie Royale, and the marshmallow was just creamy, creamy, creamy Palo Santo. It almost gave me a little bit of a chocolate vibe. Creamy chocolatey. So good. This is so good. I hope some of you who shopped in her pre-order last week picked up some of this one. If you did, when you get it, let me know what you think about it. This is at the top of my list of favorites from Sassy Girl. Oh my God. I need to get more of this. I may, just for poops and giggles, being nice. I don't want to give you the trash talk. Just for poops and giggles, I think I may just put it on her post, because when she puts up her pre-order, she'll do a teaser and put a few cents there, and then below that you just list things that you would like to have her pour. Would you please pour this? I'm going to just ask and see if she'll do it again. I don't think so, because she is doing... No, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm not going to bother with it. It'll come back, because she is doing 2. She's bringing back 2 from last week that people missed out on, and they really want it. So that's that. Anyway, that's what I melted this week. Like I said, it was light, and I still managed to talk for a half an hour with just these few scents. Sorry. Yeah. Good week. It was a really, really good week, even though it was a short week. I don't know what to choose on my favorites this week. Definitely Psychiatric Ward, definitely Santos Royale. Loved the lavender and speckles blends that I melted. Yeah, it was a good week, even though it was only like a few days, 4 days or something like that. I don't even remember how many days it was. It's a short week. Say it again, Sam. Anyway, let me know. Have you melted any of these? What are your thoughts on them? I'm excited to hear what was your favorites this week, if you had a favorite. Yeah. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I appreciate the time you take out of your day, your lives, your busy schedule, and you watch a video I've uploaded. Means the world to me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. That really helps my channel grow. And y'all have a great day, great week, great night, weekend, whenever you happen to be watching. And we will chat again real soon. Bye-bye.